Now this might look like a scene out of Ultimate Factories, but it isn't. This is a cutout of the manufacturing process that goes on to the Maserati Levante. Now why is this important to you? Well, in a day and age where manufacturing processes are becoming more and more automated, Maserati still relies on the hand, and they utilize master craftsmen back at their facility in Turin, Italy. A lot of components of the car are painstakingly put together by these craftsmen who've trained for years to make sure that you get the best example of the Levante possible. But if this isn't enough for your discerning taste, well, back at the motor show, Maserati have just unveiled the Levante Trofeo.
Welcome back, folks. Welcome to Michelin Motor Show Updates by PowerDrift, and we're still at the LA Auto Show that happened some time back, but we take a good look at it. Now, Ferrari has GTO, Lamborghini has Super Veloce. These names are part of the brand's racing heritage. They represent the brand's ethos. And just like GTO and Super Veloce, there exists another name, ladies and gentlemen. It's called the Trofeo. It is reserved for the most extreme Maseratis. The name was first used for one make racing series 15 years ago, and now it is being used for the brand's first ever SUV, the Levante. Now it will take a trained eye to tell the Levante Trofeo apart from the other variants. The visual differences are very subtle. You have these larger front air intakes, a slightly lower chin, new side sills, and a more aggressive rear bumper. Step closer and you will notice the integrated carbon fiber bits all around. You also have these classy matrix LED headlamps at the front. Then you have these massive 22-inch wheels and Trofeo badges on the D pillar. Very, very interesting. But what has caught my attention are the numbers, and they are, to say the least, staggering. The Levante Trofeo is capable of hitting 100 kmph from standstill in just 3.9 seconds, and you can touch, of course, 300 kmph in it. All of this is possible thanks to the V8 engine under the hood developed together with Ferrari. It displaces 3.8 liters and delivers 590 horses, 730 Newton meters of peak torque. Thanks to that engine, the Levante Trofeo and the Quattroporte GTS Salon, which again features the same V8, these two are then the most powerful production cars that Maserati has ever built. The engine is mated to a ZF 8-speed automatic gearbox. The chassis of the Levante Trofeo has been tuned to handle the higher power output. This is not one of those SUVs that pretend to be a tough, no-nonsense off-roader, but the kind which claims to offer an exhilarating driving experience on the tarmac. If you do insist, there is a Q4 intelligent all-wheel drive system with mechanical LSD for the rear axle and an off-road driving mode. What particularly interests me is, however, the Corsa driving mode brought for the Trofeo. This mode improves the throttle response, adds a gruntier exhaust note, and refines the suspension settings. Inside, the changes are again subtle, with the most obvious one being the new central clock. There is a new gear selector and larger aluminium paddles situated behind a reshaped steering wheel to offer better leverage while going through the cogs. Frankly speaking, folks, this is not much of a surprise, not for me. Almost every brand has been rolling out these high-performance SUVs and calling it the world's fastest SUV and whatnot to provide an option for the customers who really crave for exclusivity. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen, Maserati's very first SUV has gotten the Trofeo treatment. Thank you very much for watching our updates from LA Auto Show, and we're going to come back with a lot more. See you again. Goodbye.